Well, for more, I'm joined now by James Valutzak. He is an advocate for victims and he's an investigator of clergy sex abuse. He's a former priest himself, as well as a survivor of sex abuse in the church. He joins us from Buffalo in the U.S. state of New York. James, it's good to have you on the show. How significant is this change?
The Pope would like you to think that this is a sweeping change and to talk about the lifting of the pontifical secret is a very dramatic way to talk about this. But the reality on the street for victims like myself and advocates is that nothing significant has changed by this.
And kind of tell me, what does this mean for someone who's not a Catholic or for people outside of the Catholic world looking at this story? Does this mean if someone confesses to a priest, for example, about sexual abuse, about doing it, committing it, or it being done, that the priest now has to go to the authorities? I mean, what exactly does it mean lifting this papal secrecy?
The communique today from the Vatican suggested just the opposite of that. They're not lifting confessional secrecy such that if a child were to confess to a priest that he or she had been abused, that protection of the perpetrator, that protection of the confessional seal is still in place. The most remarkable statement that came from the Vatican today was from the Secretary for the Commission on Legislative Texts that interprets these matters. And what they're trying to do is they're saying they're restoring a protocol, a protection for the good reputation of everyone involved. The particular church law, Canon 471, is still in place. Nothing significant has changed by this.
So what does this mean at the end of the day then? Are we going to, does this change help in the fight to stop sex abuse by the clergy? And does it help to bring cases of sex abuse to light?
It really doesn't seem to do anything in terms of opening up the files of a given diocese or the tribunal process. A victim, a witness that a victim brings is now free. They were always free to talk about their material. The church is simply letting them off the hook. But the rest of the church's internal procedures, nothing has changed by this document. Nothing has changed by this rescript issued by the Vatican. They want to try to still protect those who are defendants in these cases, those who are accused. And they underlined that goal today in the press conference at the Vatican.
Okay. James Valutzak joining us tonight from Buffalo, New York. James, we appreciate your time and your insights. Thank you.
Thanks so much.